Look at it truly now, and oh my God, I caught you, ooh, red-handed again. Look at me honestly into my eyes and tell me you were ever my friend. What a way to ever lose somebody. What if I said I knew it all along? You're a dime, a liar, lousy, no good, cheating on me, money, motherfucker, the end. I'm a fool, I'm a sucker, you're the devil undercover. Can't believe I fell for that again. You love to accuse me now, and oh my God, I hate you. I wish we never met. You use and abuse me now, and you're the one who's guilty. I hear you talk to your friends. What a way to ever lose somebody. What if I said I knew it all along? You're a dime, a liar, lousy, no good, cheating on me, money, motherfucker, the end. I'm a fool, I'm a sucker, you're the devil undercover. Can't believe I fell for that again. Can't believe I fell for that again. You're a dime, a liar, lousy, no good, cheating on me, money, motherfucker, the end. I'm a fool, I'm a sucker, you're the devil undercover. Can't believe I fell for that again. You're a dime, a liar, lousy, no good, cheating on me, money, motherfucker, the end. I'm a fool, I'm a sucker, you're the devil undercover. Can't believe I fell for that again. Can't believe I fell for that again. Can't believe I fell for that again.
Good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome to Rise Wrestling. We're here live from San Antonio, Texas, where we will be again in 3 weeks as part of Glory Bound. But tonight, we bring you all new talent right here to Rise. Stay with us. All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome. We are back here with Rise on the Nation Network. And after our last time out here when we went head-to-head with the main roster of WWE, kicked their asses in the ratings, we are now stealing a slot away from them here on the YouTube channel with our normal Revolution show that goes over at Twitch. We're bringing it right here to you guys. And we're going to kick it off with a tag team title match. These guys earned it. Whether you like them or not, they got the job done. And now they're coming out against the tag team champions, the Colognes. Joining me here in the broadcast booth, as always, Dory Raves. And Dory, I'd like to say it's nice to see you, but I don't want to lie.
That's all right, big man. I've come to expect nothing less from you, so.
But in the meantime, we're going to be kicking things off an amazing tag team title match. We are getting a look at the Usos right now, and they have absolutely dominated since becoming part of the Roman Empire. They have dominated Rise Wrestling, and now they want to take the tag team titles with them as well as we head into Glory Bound, and I can't blame them, and I also don't think there's a chance in hell they don't do it here tonight.
Well, we know they're capable. There's no two ways about that. They're former tag team champions, and they would love nothing more than to stick a thumb in the eye of the man back over at the WWE headquarters. Fans, we are going to be bringing you some big names that have just signed with Rise. Some shocking revelations that have taken place throughout the wrestling world in the last weeks. We saw what happened on the other show as they went off the air last week when we went head-to-head. There are questions to be answered as we take a look at the Rise Tag Team Champions, the Colognes. A lot of people discounted these guys. A lot of people thought they really were just going to stay where they were back on the main roster. But they shocked the world in many cases by beating American Alpha. They have dominated and maintained those tag team titles throughout the past 6 months. And they have gone up against some talent.
No doubt about it. They haven't backed down from a challenge, and they are still the tag team champions. However they've gotten it done really doesn't matter. They've gotten it done.
Epico and Primo, the Colognes. Of course, their family legacy runs deep in this business. Carlos Colon, legendary Mexican fighter.
Some of the bloodiest brawls you will ever see have Carlos Colon.
As we take a look at some of the nicest tag team titles you will ever get your eyes on. In the meantime, Jimmy and Jay preparing for this opportunity. This is how we're going to kick it off. Can you imagine later on? We've got a 6-man match. We'll tell you more about it later, but you will not want to miss it, I assure you.
We've also got the ladies represented here tonight, and we're going to get a look at the Rise Women's Champion in action.
That's right. Bayley herself is here, part of the Revolution. And I understand we're going to be hearing from the American Nightmare himself, Cody Rhodes.
Well, Cody Rhodes has a lot on his mind these days, no doubt about it. He made quite the statement at SummerSlam when he came out and attacked the WWE Champion as he was celebrating his win and cold-cocked Brock Lesnar with that belt.
Bell sounds, action's underway and wasting no time at all. Jimmy Uso going to work on Epico. Clothesline drops him. Size and strength advantage is definitely going to be with the Samoans. You got two brother teams also going head-to-head here. This is pretty even otherwise, but again, the size and strength. I don't even know if I can give the speed advantage to the Colognes because Jimmy and Jay move very quickly. I don't know if I agree with his idea of going into that corner, and it's already working against him. That was not the smartest move he could have made.
Yeah, but he doesn't pay much of a price for it as he comes up with that short DDT.
Epic goes on the shoulders. This is not the place to be. Samoan drop. And the lunging tag early on, and now here comes
Normally this crowd not much behind the Colognes, but it appears they are tonight.
Well, that's real easy because the Roman Empire is not well liked.
The middle rope, and he caught him with it, and now there's a lunging tag. Jey Uso hits the ring. Primo, tough time getting back to his feet after a couple of stiff shots. We thank you guys for joining us here on the Nation Network, the #1 location for the best in pro wrestling action today. Whether it's old school or Rise, it doesn't matter. Oh, Uso's going to try and dislocate a knee with a move like that.
Definitely a dangerous move, and you never know.
Another short DDT. Keep in mind the tag team titles are up for grabs in this one. The Colognes tap out or get pinned, it's over.
Yeah, but they still have the champion's advantage because they can get disqualified or counted out, and they don't lose the titles even if they do lose the match.
It would not surprise me to see them stoop to either of those just to maintain the titles. Not like they haven't done it all during the title reign. Fans, later this week, we will once again be going head-to-head, making history once again as the only channel that goes live against itself. Monday Night Rise going up against Monday Night Raw. YouTube versus Twitch. It's going to happen. Epic go now. Make that Primo going up to the top rope. Caught him with a headbutt.
I think he was going for a body splash, but he might have been a little bit too far out of range.
Sizing him up. There's the tag made. Went for the... Oh, what a move right there. That might be enough to keep those titles, but no, save is made. Jimmy Uso got in just in the nick of time, or it would have been over.
Talk about a double doozle, man. They really caught him with that one.
Springboard into a missile kick. Oh my God, what a super kick. Almost took the head off him. Jimmy now on the top rope, but guess what? Primo was there. Now both men who are legal in the ring are out.
Well, between the super kick and that fall from the top rope, both of these guys just got themselves rattled.
Epic go first to his feet now. He's trying to get Jimmy back up. With a little assistance, he's on his feet. And now what's he going to do here?
I thought for a minute there he was going to steal a Samoan drop from him, but instead he decides to deposit him on that top turnbuckle pad.
Big move right there, man. That's a lung blower if ever there was one. From behind, nicely done. Belly to back suplex. German back suplex. The trifecta. Well, the Colognes are showing everybody why they are the tag team champions.
No doubt about it. These guys, as we said in the early part of the match, they've gone up against the best in the business, and they have come out on top, and they're about to pull off a big win right here.
Here's a 2 count. Will it be 3? It is! The Colognes are the real deal. Is there a tag team in Rise that can beat them?
Well, I've got to tell you, I'm a little surprised at the ease in which they pulled off that big win over the Roman Empire.
You and me both. Look at that. The rising sun, they just wiped him out. And still the Rise Tag Team Champions, the Colognes. As we head into Glory Bound, can anyone dethrone these two men? Stay with us, a lot more action still to come right here on the Nation Network.
House of mine, nothing ever comes without a consequence of cost. Tell me, will the stars align? Will heaven step in? Will it save us from our sin? Will it? Cause this house of mine stands strong. That's the price you pay. Leave behind your heart and cast away. Just another product of today. Rather be the hunter than the prey. Face up, cause you're a natural. Bleeding heart of stone. You gotta be so cold to make it this world. Yeah, you're a natural. Living your life control. You gotta be so cold. Yeah, you're a natural. I'm bleeding heart of stone. You gotta be so cold to make it this world. Yeah, you're
All right, fans, we are back. And we're about to be joined by the Rise Women's Champion. This is Bayley.
Well, I'll tell you right now, one of the fortunate ones here in the Rise Revolution, because Bayley, she's managed to hold on to that title for several months now, and I've been amazed at some of the competition that's come her way. Tonight she's going up in a non-title match, but she's going up against somebody who I think is going to clearly outpower her, and I'll be curious to see if she can out-wrestle her.
Well, it's going to be Tamina, and we know that Tamina's kind of been on the sideline for a while. One of the reasons why she's here in Rise. Felt like she wasn't being utilized, wasn't being appreciated on the main roster, and here she gets an opportunity to go one-on-one with the champion, and who knows, man, a win here goes a long way.
Well, there's no doubt about it. If she were to beat Bayley in this match, you'd have to consider her a top contender. And as we know, October 3rd is not far away.
What we can tell you right now about October 3rd is there are a lot of matches being signed as we speak. We hope that by next week we can start revealing the details of the card. In the meantime, here comes the woman who's going to try and knock the champion down a notch. She's the daughter of the legendary Superfly Jimmy Snuka. This is Tamina.
You know, we talked about Glory Road coming up on October 3rd, but one thing we didn't mention right now is, for those fans that don't know, it's going to be the biggest event in the history of the Nation Network. And as we said earlier, they're still putting this event together as we speak. But what we do know is it's not going to be on just the one channel. It's going to be on Twitch, and it's going to be on YouTube, and it's going to be held in 2 different cities. It's that big.
It is going to be absolutely off the charts. Must see. You'll want to be there live. More information coming up over the next couple of weeks. We kick off the 2K18 season October 5th. Starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it will be long streams
throughout that first week as we put a season together with you. All right, bell sounds, action underway, and the two ladies hook up collar and elbow, and that power advantage that Tamina clearly has working to her advantage as she backs Bayley into the corner.
Well, referee separates the two, and we get a clean break, which I wasn't really counting on, to be honest with you.
Bayley comes up now with a quick suplex in the corner. And now the Hurricane Runner by the champion.
Well, we're looking at the girl who likes to rely on hugs and believes in hug life, so to speak. I don't think she's going to be able to give a hug to Tamina, though. I don't think Tamina's going to accept a hug from Bayley.
Oh, she might get her with that Bayley to belly suplex, and that's a good hug.
Anything's possible, but right now, I've got to be honest with you. If I'm betting money on this match, I'm putting my money on Tamina. I think she's hungrier. I think she knows how much of an opportunity this is. And if anyone appreciates the fact that they have to take advantage of an opportunity, I would think it would be Tamina.
Bouncing ahead of the champion off the canvas, goes for a cover, doesn't even get the one, though. Very early in the match. Fans, we've got a six-man match coming up you will not want to miss. Suplex right there, nicely done by Bayley. Neck breaker. Goes for the cover but doesn't hook the leg. There is no way you're going to get her.
No, you're not going to pin her with a move like that. You've got to come out with a lot more. One thing about Bayley, while she doesn't have in size and strength to match up with Tamina, she definitely has determination, and she knows other ways of getting things done. We've seen her go up against bigger opponents before. That's not something new to her. Back in NXT, we saw her go up against Nia Jax, take a hell of a beating, and still find a way to put her out.
Well, she just caught her with that exploder suplex in the corner. Now Bayley from the top rope. Wait a minute. The big elbow strikes right down into the chest of Tamina. Could that be all? She hooks the leg. Referee's there for one. He's got two. It's over.
Well, I've got to tell you what, I am just a little bit surprised. I thought Tamina was going to bring a lot more fight with her tonight.
Well, you and me both, and right now, if you're Tamina, and I'm not telling her what to do, but you might have to start thinking about it, what your future looks like. You left the main roster, you come here, you get this big opportunity, and not for nothing, that wasn't a whole lot of competition for the champ. I mean, based on what we saw here tonight, it doesn't, I mean, it'd be a long road for her to get back to that title picture.
Well, I'm sure this is one of those matches where Tamina's going to go in the back and she's going to probably rethink things, and who knows? Hard to say.
Well, there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. The Rise Women's Champion, Bayley. Stay with us. I promise you we got more.
All right, fans, we are back, and we are joined right now by the American Nightmare himself, Cody Rhodes.
Well, Cody Rhodes right now, he's probably in a very interesting state of mind because of the match he had last time out here. He came up on the short end of the stick, and I don't think that was something he had plans on.
I've got some news for you people. You know, if you read the social media of some of these guys over at the main roster, guys with a lot of initials after their name, you know, like COO, then you would kind of believe that they're not real happy with me. Now, I understand that their champion's not real happy with me. Brock, I'm real sorry about what happened to you at SummerSlam. You were just the right guy at the right place at the wrong time. See, I had to come out and I had to make a statement. I had to make sure everyone knew that Rise was going to do everything they said they were going to do. They were going to rise to the top. They were going to eclipse this main roster, this indomitable force. And that's exactly what we've done. So, Brock, if you're within the sound of my voice and you want to get even, why don't you just come out here right now? Why don't you step into the ring and teach me a lesson? You see, you've gotten by on frightening people. Well, that fear factor is gone. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nothing. I don't fear you, Brock. If I were you, I'd be more afraid of the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes, strong words for the WWE champ. All right, folks, we are back, and it is time. We've been promising you a six-man match. Well, guess what? We're ready. Entering the ring area this time, that is Titus O'Neil, a man who has found himself once again on his own.
Well, everybody saw what happened when we went head-to-head a week ago. His tag team partner, Apollo Crews, decided to bail on him. He was worried about the legal threats being made by Vince McMahon, by Triple H, and by the WWE legal corporate team. He buckled under the pressure, but they also made him a promise, and that promise was to give him a title shot. He had his opportunity against Braun Strowman. Didn't turn out so well for him. But Titus O'Neil has stayed loyal. He is staying here in Rise, and now on his own, he is going to do whatever he's got to do. But tonight he's got a couple of tag team partners to get him through the night.
Titus O'Neil's a big, tough guy. Anything possible with this one. As we take a look at his tag team partners, former Rise tag team champions, American Alpha, Jordan and Gable.
Ready, Jordan and Gable.
When you talk about top talent, it's right here. These guys said, we're not going to be held into mid-card status. We're going to work our way to the top. We're going to get tag team gold. They did. Subsequently lost that to the Colognes, and again, what we said was an upset. But look what the Colognes have done, even here tonight. Putting those titles on the line against the Usos, beating the Usos clean.
There was no controversy in that match whatsoever. And again, if you're the master of the Roman Empire right now, Roman Reigns, I think the only thing he's concerned about is hanging on to the Rise Heavyweight Championship, but I think it would have been nice for the Roman Empire to have all the gold.
Here come the opposition, ladies and gentlemen. They shocked the world when we went head-to-head. Braun Strowman was celebrating his win when these three gentlemen stepped out on stage and no one knew what to make of it. Well, here's the headline. They have signed with Rise. That's the Bullet Club. Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks are here at Rise.
Well, anyone who hasn't been living on a rock knows the story about these guys. While they've been making their name overseas, they are known well here in the United States, and they have decided to jump into Rise.
There's been a lot of controversy. There's been some talk as well. A lot of people wondering how they got to this point. No secret. AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and the rest of the Balor Club used to be members of the Bullet Club. Very close ties to these three men. And I have no doubt had something to do with bringing them in here. You are looking at the Elite. Right off the bat, Matt Jackson wasting no time at all. He's got the big man, Titus O'Neil.
Well, size and strength in this matchup definitely going to be in favor of Titus, but it'll be in favor of Titus against any of these three guys that come in the ring with him.
That said, there's some tag team action that these two are capable of, and there it is. To start things off, Nick Jackson now the legal man. Team Elite plan on living up to that name.
Well, anyone who has not seen the Young Bucks in action before, you're in for a treat, because these guys take tag team wrestling to a whole other level. And if you're the Colognes, you better be paying very close attention to this one.
Jason Jordan just got taken out. Look at this. Oh, my God. What the hell was that?
Well, that is what leads you to victory.
Nick Jackson going a long way around. And he gets the advantage again on Jason Jordan, who falls for it.
Well, Jordan was at a disadvantage by coming into the ring. Nick was already there, and he was ready for it.
Drove his head into the mat, now hooks the ankle. Look at this. From the top rope, he got caught.
Well, he got stunned for just a moment, but oh, look at this.
Jordan caught him in midair. And now Jason Jordan drops him throat first across the top rope. Northern Light suplex, and now Nick Jackson in trouble. Elbow to the midsection. What a drop kick! All three members of Team Elite outside. Chad Gable now legal, and now is he going to fall for the same thing? It looks like it, yes. Tag made, and now our first look at Kenny Omega. He runs into a drop kick. Now Kenny's got him. What's he going to do here? Into the steel post. Chad Gable in trouble.
Jason Jordan just getting back to his feet, but he still hasn't made it up to the apron yet.
The Elite are showing why they are called that. What a move. Oh, he caught him. Overhead belly to belly. Caught him in midair. And now Kenny Omega choking him out. Omega is a legend in Japan. Has made the bulk of his career there, and he has had so much success. Now Chad Gable up. He couldn't hold him, though. Dropping Kenny Omega on the back of his head, and now Gable goes over to make a tag, and Jason Jordan, a legal man again. Tried to drop kick the knee, came up short. Nice go behind end reversal. Omega with a superplex there. Kenny Omega has got him. 1, 2. He got the win. What a victory!
Well, I'll tell you right now, we knew we were going to see something from the Elite, and we did.
A relatively one-sided match right here, and look at this. Picture perfect. Dragon suplex, shoulders down, and just like that, the Elite have arrived at Rise. Fans, stay with us. Our main event is still coming up. We're going to see AJ Styles in action when we return. All right, fans, this is the one we've been waiting for. As we take a look at the one and only Baron Corbin.
Well, the thing about Baron Corbin is when the Rise Revolution began, he was one of the very first guys to sign his name on the dotted line.
He was indeed. He knew what he had to offer, and he said he was going to prove that he was the best. Tonight he's going to have a big opportunity to move in that direction as he goes one-on-one with the former champion, AJ Styles.
Now, Baron Corbin, I mean, there's a lot of things you can say about him. He is still a relatively young competitor in the ring. His experience level nowhere near that of AJ Styles. But he's a quick learner, as we have seen. He has moved up the ranks pretty steadily. And he's got one of the most devastating finishers in the business today.
There's no doubt about that. When he hits you in the end of days, it really is the end of days. If you're AJ Styles, you got to figure out how to make sure that does not get done to you. If he hooks that thing up and he nails you with it, good luck. I can't remember seeing anybody kick out of it.
Well, how do you kick out of that? I mean, the way he drives you into the mat head first is just, it's over.
The phenomenal one, AJ Styles, is here. And the crowd on its feet. The leader of the Rise Revolution himself.
Well, the million-dollar question is he really the leader?
Well, as far as I know, as far as everyone else knows, he's always been the front man for the group. The phenomenal one getting ready to lock up with Baron Corbin.
You know, somehow I think if I was AJ Styles, I might be a little bit more concerned about my immediate future than he seems to be.
Nice move by AJ right off the bat, takes Corbin down. Corbin battling back, though, as he just went inside thigh. Big right hand, and down goes AJ. Power, so I don't know, there was more of a suplex or a power slam, but either way, he got him. And a 1 count. AJ now with the Irish whip. Both men collide, and Corbin now with the upper hand advantage. A series of rights, and AJ's down and in trouble. Back body dropping out. Baron Corbin hangs on to that top rope. And AJ takes him out to the floor.
Well, AJ Styles right now with the advantage on Baron Corbin. The question is, how long can he maintain it? And the answer is not very.
Corbin delivering. Shoulder tackle, and down he goes. AJ caught him unaware. Baron too busy trying to pose.
Yeah, but he comes right back, and he's got AJ's number right here.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, he keeps on doing that. Turning his back on his man who's clearly in trouble. He should be putting him away.
AJ Styles has no answer for what Baron Corbin is doing to him right now, though.
What a boot to the face, and AJ Styles is in trouble. AJ on the apron.
springboard. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the phenomenal forearm. Blockbuster instead. He gets 2. Almost got him.
Well, AJ Styles looking at the referee saying, why wasn't that 3? But it wasn't 3 because you didn't hold him down for 3. That's how that works.
Corbin again regains the advantage. What a move! AJ now on the apron. Oh, and he's got sent crashing out to the floor. There's no love lost between these two guys ever since Rise came into These two have been going head to head, and now you see the ringside crew clearing out. Baron just turned that weight around, and AJ on the receiving end. Into the steel post. Baron beats the count. Now he goes out the other side.
Well, when you talk about no love lost, you're not kidding, man. This action's taking place here on the floor more than in the ring. And now AJ Styles is going to try and get some retribution here if he can.
Whoa, what a move by AJ Styles in the back of Baron Corbin, down hard. Not much forgiveness here outside the ring. AJ fighting back. Neck breaker. But Corbin out on 1.
Baron Corbin, man, I'll tell you what, you've got to tip your hat to him. Getting out on a count of 1 after that move. I'm not saying I thought AJ was going to pin him. I'm not saying he was, because I didn't think he was. But I certainly didn't think it would go down that easy.
Once again, we're spilling it out here to ringside. Baron Corbin with a slam. AJ is in trouble.
There's that power slam again. AJ is in all kinds of trouble.
He is, no doubt. And now Baron Corbin lines him up. You gotta be kidding me. Baron Corbin just put him through. AJ's in trouble. Oh, no, don't do it. He just hit him with the end of days on the floor.
That's it. AJ is down and out.
Both men counted out, but I don't think Baron Corbin cares. Fans will be back with more. Stay with us. All right, we're back. What the hell is he doing here?
I don't think I need to tell you, but that's the Big Red Machine, Kane, and I have no idea what he's doing here.
That's a main roster guy, and he doesn't belong here. But I'll give him guts.
I'm here for one reason, and one reason only. I have a message for all of you. For all of you who want to rise. I wouldn't take too much pride in your head-to-head victory because you won the battle. We are here to win the war. That message that I have for you comes straight from the top. The WWE main roster is coming for you. Kane is coming for you. And hell is coming with me.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Bray Wyatt just hit the ring! And now the Big Red Machine attacking Bray Wyatt! Kane's got a steel chair! The referee's out! Braun Strowman is here! He's finally come home to the Wyatt family! Wait a minute! What the hell?